Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Freelancer on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries, and in this episode we're continuing our escape from Liberty as we have made it finally into the Magellan system, which is primarily an ice field. So, yeah.
Stop there for repairs and try to figure out what's going on.
Freeport 4. And...
unknown station.
Why are we going so slow? Trent!
Hey, it takes me a moment to start my cruise engines, Junie. Yeesh.
Junie, you read my mind. Why are we going so slow?
Because we're only allowed to go 300 kilometers an hour.
Why is going so slow such a normal part of the game?
Trent, there's a bounty on our head. They'll never let us out of here alive.
Oh no, there's a bounty on our head. And they're bounty hunters.
Now we are officially, as Annotation Grid mentions here, the bounty hunters actually have one of the best endgame boats in the game. I forget if it's the Corsair or if it's the Titan, but I think it's the Corsair. And now that we are officially, hated by the Bounty Hunters Guild, it will take us forever if we ever want to use the story mode in order to try and get into it.
Clear out. There's no bounty for hackers.
You leave us no choice. All ships, open fire.
What the? Are you crazy? You'll pay for this.
Thankfully, the lane hackers are here to help. Woohoo! Yeah, because we are officially enemies to the bounty hunters. A lot of the pirates in Liberty are actually willing to help us out now. This is one of the very few instances during the game where you actually have the ability to take advantage of a negative reputation.
So we got another faction involved. So this is a three-way battle.
Technically 2.5 because Junie and Trent don't really qualify as a faction.
We've got to get out of here. Everybody's looking for you. Uploading a waypoint to your neural net. Come with us.
Thank you. But why are you helping us?
The enemies of Liberty.
Yeah, I've already killed like 5 or 6 of your friends.
Hey, we only went against one mission against the lane hacker, so it was like 4 people.
The Navy isn't aware of its existence.
We're gonna overlook this little indiscretion of yours. I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding.
Alright, so again, Magellan is primarily this extremely large ice field. We will be leaving it relatively soon, but because Magellan is an ice field, if you want to try and get a shitload of water to sell at Mactan, which would be a terrible decision because Mactan only buys water for like 5 credits apiece, but...
We found them.
Affirmative, Delta Wing. Miss Zane, Mr. Trent, we've been expecting
Oh, thank God I have things to shoot while these people are talking.
Please land immediately.
Understood. Trent, repair your ship and buy whatever equipment you need. I'll see you shortly.
Well, finally.
Yes, we can actually do resupply at Mactan, thankfully.
Like, Jesus.
Acknowledged. Please stand by. We're full at the moment. You will be cleared to proceed when it's free.
Like now. Uh-huh. And shift slightly over.
Into the hole. So the base is disguised as an asteroid.
The base isn't disguised as an asteroid. The base is the asteroid.
Nice.
Repair complete.
Okay, now we can sell a bunch of the additional weapons that we picked up. Pushing us back up to 9.5 grand. Then we can successfully restock on shield batteries. Booyah!
Yeah, here are all my necklaces. Here are all my rings. Here's a gold nugget. Here's all the magical equipment and all the magical weapons that I can't repair because I'm not a level 15 journeyman yet in armor.
No, that was 25.
No, you have to be a level 50 to repair magic and enchanted equipment in Oblivion. Which is a really annoying little condition to work under for the early part of the game because all the good stuff is enchanted. You want to use enchanted equipment, but you don't want it to break.
Right. All right. Anyone got any info that we can't afford because we're down to literally negative cash? Not yet. All right. So now we leave Magellan.
So, you know, sometimes people just look at you and see dollar signs.
Thankfully, our shield should be enough to actually get us to Leeds now, as we just upgraded from a level 2 shield to a level 4 shield.
Good luck out there.
Junie, you want to contact us?
I've got
Thank
good
you.
and bad
Oh,
news.
brave new world.
The good news is that there are jump holes nearby that lead to Manchester and Leeds.
Leeds. My friend Tobias runs the equipment dealership there.
The bad news is that Liberty has dramatically stepped up their policies against illegal artifacts. Rumors speak of hundreds of arrests, and there's a reward on our heads. 1 million credits. Can you
Each?
believe it? The artifact is the key. We have to find out what it is and why they want it so badly.
Why does the Empire want this little R2-D2 bot?
Picking up at least 4 Ryland heavy fighters. Man all turrets.
Rhinelanders again. They're here for the artifact. Trent, engage.
Rhinelanders?
Yes, Rhineland. You know, Space Germany.
Target the leader.
Space Germans.
Hey, it's not my fault that that's the stereotype that they went with.
Yeah, and as I recall, other games have done that too.
Yep.
Very much so. The Russian stereotypes, Hispanic stereotypes. Goodness.
I don't
How
actually
far
remember
has
if you
humanity
speak
really
Spanish,
gone?
to be perfectly honest.
I don't even know how to say outer space in Spanish.
Got another one. That's it. Last one.
All right.
I know
Now
how
with
to-
all the Rhinelanders done, we can leave.
Leave Liberty while there's still time.
Cabron.
It's best if we split up. With that price on our heads, every bounty hunter in the colonies is going to be after us. I'll go to Cambridge to find Professor
Well,
Quinton.
yeah, just the bad ones, Junie, but the good ones are going to be on our side.
No, they will not. Unfortunately, we are officially banished from Liberty.
Good luck, and be careful.
And
Any
that's when
attempt to
I'll
return to
jump.
Liberty from this point in the story is just going to get you killed. So don't
Nice.
try it. There is a little bit of exploration that we have access to during this story mission. Like, we could attempt to get into a couple other places that the lane hackers have, but we're flat broke, so we couldn't actually go buy their weapons or boats anyway.
I'm going to sing the Doom song now. Doom, doom, do doom, doom, do doom, doom, do doom, 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 doom. Do doom, doom, do doom, 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 doom. Do 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 doom 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 do doom do doom do do doom 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 doom. Doom doom do doom 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 doom. Doom 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 doom. Doomy doomy doom do doom 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 do doom.
King just contacted me.
And we made it.
Walker. He said the Navy has
Just in
replaced
time for
the
Greta to
mark.
pause the screen to confirm the game still works.
Artifacts is illegal. And congratulations. You and I are now Liberty's most wanted criminals. Take on your jobs and try to get a new ship. I'll contact you when I find Quintain. Judy out.
All right, everyone. Welcome to New Britonia.
Britannia.
Sure, Anyway, the Britonia section of the game is actually relatively short, but it does have my least favorite story mission in it. We will be getting to that in a couple of parts, but for now, we just need to make it to Leeds. We are listing left in order to try and make it around Leeds, and unfortunately, it is not working as well as we wanted to.
It's coming right at us.
The jump holes are honestly an extremely important shortcuts to
This
know
is
about.
Judy. I've made it to Cambridge. No luck so far finding.
Oh, we have to get to the other side of the planet in order to dock. So we are trying to land on this world.
Yeah, we are trying to land on
The
Leeds.
colonies is probably looking for us.
Planet Leeds. More like planet needs a paint job.
Oh, come on. London is always known for being deep brown.
London calling to the faraway towns. Now war is declared, and that will come down.
To be perfectly honest, I do like most of the Bretonia section of the story, and I actually like a lot of the pirate factions that we end up fighting through here. Because if you bother to research the pirate factions, they all have actually interesting stories that you can follow. Thing is, we're not going to actually follow the pirate stories because, well, we're in the main story, and the main story doesn't really allow us to follow the pirate stories.
The Daily Herald, isn't that the name of the paper in Spider-Man?
Nope, that's Daily Planet. No.
yeah.
No, the Daily Planet. Yeah,
The Daily Planet, that's Superman.
Isn't it also the Daily Planet for Spider-Man?
Similar writing team.
I didn't take the time.
Hey, Tobias.
So you could throw it all away.
Tobias.
Fool scheme. But
You should recognize this voice actor. I don't recognize the voice actor's name. Oh, yes.
Now look at you. At your hunk of junk on the landing pad?
Yeah.
He also sounds like the guy who played Gimli in Lord of the Rings, Peter Jackson.
Nah, he's definitely not Gimli.
For good.
It's complicated, Tobias. Seems like all of Liberty is after me.
And they are.
Well, the first thing to do is get rid of your ship. There's likely to be a description note on it. That'll make you a popular target for bounty hunters. They'll be needing something.
Really? They had to put a big freaking gargoyle head in the background for this?
The ship dealer in New London.
Oh, come on. London is famous for having gargoyles on its more decorative structures.
Just do what I
But London is brown and I'm a freelancer.
Thanks, Tobias. We have successfully advanced to level 8, meaning that we can buy the first Bretonian ship.
Nice.
We're not buying it here, though. No, because this is not actually where the ship that I want to buy is. So, I forget where we're actually going from here, though. I think we're actually going to New London, right?
Oh, it is Bretonia. Huh.
Yeah, we're going to New London. We're going to New London.
This is Bretonia Police. Iota.
So I guess we crossed the Atlantic Galaxy.
No, we did not cross the Atlantic Galaxy. This is all still part of the Milky Way, I think. I don't know if Terra actually is in this solar system. And it would be the solar system because we actually jumped through a bunch of different solar systems, and the Leeds system is its own solar system.
So I've been reading books on planets since before they decided that Pluto was not a planet. I've definitely never heard of a planet Leeds.
Well, yeah, because, we are in sci-fi, Mr. Clown, and as with all sci-fi, it has to take place outside of the Terran solar system. Because if it takes place inside the Terran solar system, then it becomes speculative fiction as opposed to science fiction.
You got a solid point there.
And whoosh.
For a second, I thought I was going to crash into you.
Oh, the bounty hunters! They're after us! Quickly, to the New London gate!
Yeah. And in the next part...
We will make it to New London and attempt to purchase a new boat. Be safe, everybody.
Yeah, how about we buy a pair so that instead of flying away from every enemy encounter, we just stand around and fight?
I don't need to fight the piranhas, Mr. Cloud.
How about sending a message like, don't fuck with us?